In an interview with ABC's Diane Sawyer tonight, President Obama talked about his very strange encounter with Arizona Governor Jan Brewer yesterday.
What I've discovered is that I think it's always good publicity for a Republican if they're in an argument with me. But this was really not a big deal.
Melissa, what did you see in that episode?
Well, you know, the most charitable reading of it is here are two public officials arguing about a book, which could be actually a really, exciting sort of outcome. Yeah. So that's my charitable read. But the fact is, when I see that still, I cannot help but to be reminded of the still photograph that was captured in 1957 in Little Rock, Arkansas, of the young woman Hazel screaming at a young Elizabeth Eckford on her way trying to get into Little Rock High School, a Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. And the reason I bring up that image is because what we've come to know about Hazel in the years later is that as a young woman, Hazel, the young woman who was screaming at Elizabeth Eckford, was not herself sort of particularly, full of racial animus or anything like that, but she was caught up in this moment of racial anxiety, of making this point against these people who were coming in and trying to force their way into the school, and she sort of enjoyed the show of being able to yell at Elizabeth Eckford in this moment. But that image captured all of the ugliness, all of the nastiness of the larger political milieu, and I feel like this picture does as well.